Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4 Pro Spectacular difficulty. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be finishing off a side mission that I didn't finish yesterday, where we have to set up we have to fix a bunch of radio towers and bring back the signal for the police force. And we've also discovered that there's a bunch of angry dudes down at the docks that we need to deal with. So we're going to do that today and get that finished. Then we're going to carry on with the story, and we need to head over to Dr. Octavius's place so that we can test his limbs that he's been building for people, like the prosthetic arms and that. We're going to be testing them out on somebody that's agreed to have one fitted on. So we've got to go there and, you know, check out what's going on, see the results and all that good stuff. So before we get into the game, because it's a new video now, I'm going to change my suit. So at the moment, I've been using the Spider-Punk suit, and now another one that people wanted me to use was the Iron Man suit. Now, once again, like I said in the other video, I'm not going to be using the suit power. I'm going to be keeping the battle armor, the battle power, or whatever it is for now, because I like having that ability to just restore my energy really quick and heal myself. But we'll try all of them out later, you know. Maybe I'll use this a bit later on or something. But for now, I'm just going to use the costume. This is probably my favourite. One of my favourite, at least, anyway. I can't really talk about the others yet because I've not unlocked them and I don't want to spoil them for you. But yeah, look at that. Proper badass. Imagine if Spider-Man and Iron Man became one hero. That'd be a badass flipping hero, wouldn't it? Right, let's go and deal with these arseholes over here. Okay, I've got a lot of impact web, so...
Guns. Enough firepower for a small army. Whatever they're planning to do with those, it's nothing good. Gotta find out what those guns are for.
Okay, right. How many people are here? Can I zap down over here? Yes, I can. I want to take down as many as I can stealthily. But I think once we take down these dudes, I think there's going to be a bunch of reinforcements. So I recommend taking down all of these guys stealthily, and then saving all of your all your fancy powers and that, and your suit powers and that for the bit in a minute. If I'm thinking correctly, I could be completely wrong. That was close. I thought I was going to get spotted then. Careful, careful, careful. Shit, they're going to see me, aren't they? Oh no, it says safe, so we should be safe. Once again, like the game tells you, if you press R3 and it says safe, then you can stealth kill them without being seen. If it says danger, that means if you stealth kill them, you're going to be spotted. So, just thought I'd remind you. I'm going to have to fight one of them, but never mind. I like how they fall in the water, they don't die, they just sort of swim, and then that's them out of the match. Okay, I think there's going to be some more guys now.
Guns, prison guard uniforms, and spoofed ID cards. They were planning to bust Fisk out of the raft. Sorry to spoil your prison break, guys.
Fuck yeah, look at the amount of them. They were going to bust Fisk out of jail. What a bunch of gits. That's probably why they're dressed up like the police then, isn't it? Let's chuck this back over there. Let's get my suit armour on. Right. I suppose we want to deal with the shielded people first. Oh god, I think I just got hit with one of those weird smoke grenades. Oh, here we go. Lovely. I don't know if that's all of them. Oh, there's a big variety of enemies around here, isn't there? Don't want to get hit. Oh, I'm doing pretty well at the moment compared to some of the other videos. I'm taking a lot less damage. Slowly getting better at the old dodging. Yeah, you want to save like your finishers and that for the people with the batons and shit like that, because those dudes are the worst. Especially with the electric batons, they do a lot of damage and stun you. And also if they hit you, it deactivates your gadget.
Looks like New York's finest have it from here.
Everything's clear on my end, too. Thanks for restoring the system, Spider-Man. I won't tell anyone you're piggybacking on it, but if you get caught, you're on your own.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to delete my selfies from the crime system servers.
Lovely. Right. So now we're going to head over to Dr. Octavius, and we... Where is he at? Where's he at? Don't actually know where the hell he is. Missions. Have a look. Oh, there we go. Right, lovely. It wasn't on the map because I was doing the side mission. But yeah, we're going to head over to Dr. Octavius now. He's already grumpy with me because once again I'm late. Because for some reason he hasn't managed to work out that I'm Spider-Man. Even though he saw me working on Spider-Man's suit. And it's not like he uses a voice changer or anything. So his voice has been on the news many times, you know, in the papers and all that. Well, his voice ain't been in the papers, but he's been on the news and the radio many times, Spider-Man. And he works with Dr. Octavius every day, but for some reason he hasn't worked out that he's Spider-Man, as well as working on Spider-Man's suit in his laboratory. He just seems to think that I'm building his gadgets for him, but you know, whatever. For a genius, he's not very smart, is he? Look at the speed of this traversing. Damn. Moving like a little bully, ain't we? Now here's Jameson to give me grief.
The experiment that gave him superior strength, speed, and that unsightly cyborg tail. The idea was to create an anti-Spider-Man who is not a threat and stops menaces. I had no idea he was crazy. Do you think his resume said psycho with a poisoning fetish? His lawsuit is a transparent attempt to reduce his sentence at the raft by placing the blame for his deeds on me. And that is one package J. Jonah Jameson refuses.
I don't know if that's something that's actually happened in the actual Spider-Man universe, or if this is just a thing on Insomniac's game. But yeah, apparently Jameson used his money to help create the Scorpion. So that's not very good. He should definitely be in jail. Could you imagine if Jameson was the final boss? Oh, that'd be now you wouldn't see that coming, would ya? Like, he's just using all of his money and his, like, power from... Because he used to be in the Daily Bugle, but now he runs a radio. Because I guess he doesn't work there no more. But could you imagine if he... Where's the baddies? Oh, there's some baddies over here. Let me quickly go and deal with them. But could you imagine if he ended up being the villain and he was, like... He was the one paying for all of these bad guys to come for me and shit. That'd be weird. Defeat the thugs. Don't sit... Oh, there they are.
Gotta stop it.
Are they bullying someone? Oh, well, BwolfTheWolf don't like no fucking bullies. BwolfTheWolf would love to smack up some bullies.
Is this the mosh pit? Great.
It hasn't given me any of my bonus objectives. I've got a couple of skill points I need to spend as well. One thing I do need to make sure I do better in this game is a lot of the time I seem to forget that there's brutes around, and if you don't notice the brutes, then they do like at least half of your health in damage. So I need to, yeah, see, look, for some reason it doesn't give me any bonus objectives, it just repeats the other ones and says I did them when I didn't. I don't know if that's a problem with the game or whatever, but yeah, that's happened quite a lot of times. Which is a problem when you're trying to build up a stockpile of tokens for like gadgets and that. I'm hoping that Jameson is the final boss now. I'm actually hoping for it. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I'm also going to make a video on my main playthrough. I'm not going to do it on my BwolfTheWolf account. I'm going to do it on my Davam account. And I'm going to show off all of the different items you get from the backpacks. Because you get loads of little information and tidbits and stuff, you know. So it'd be nice to listen to all of the little things he says about all of these items you find. Because they're all from his younger days. So it'd be nice to listen to them. I might also do a video showing off all of the costumes. It's already been done, you know, there's probably like 1,000 channels that have already done it, but you know, I'll do it when I'm ready, you know. I ain't in a rush. What's the point? There's no point in trying to beat other people to the punch, because I don't get games sent to me by developers, you know, so I'm never going to beat other people that have got the game 2 weeks before release, so I just don't rush anymore. I just do it at my own pace for you guys and girls, you know. Lovely jubbly. I mean, one thing I don't understand how they've not noticed him going to the same locations. Somebody must see Spider-Man continuously landing at this spot, you know, and they've like set a camera up nearby. Because he's not exactly very hard to spot. He's a human, he's bright red, and he swings around a city. I bet a lot of people must see him every day. So I don't know how the hell they haven't discovered where he's living or where he's working and then found out his true identity with like a camera or whatever. Right, let's go and see what this volunteer's up to then. Hopefully he's got himself a nice new arm.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman.
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Well, damn. That's not very good, actually, because we're actually very close to losing our house. Like, we've gotten many eviction notices, and we have to pay our rent by Friday, or we're being evicted. So, we ain't got a job now, so that sort of fucked us. I don't know if somebody's going to talk to me now.
Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something.
Ah. So I guess that Norman Osborn dude is Harry's dad, you know, from like the films and the comics, you know, Peter's friend. If you've seen the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, then he ends up being a bit of a dick and not liking Spider-Man very much. But I guess his dad is like the mayor now, and he doesn't like competition. So he does anything he can to like shut down other like technology companies or people doing other things. So obviously Dr. Octavius, he's going to be doing his own research, you know, so he's going to be a threat to the money that Norman's going to make. His son Harry has got these research things that he's been doing. He also tries to shut these down, so it sounds like his dad's a bit of a jerk. But these things that we're going to do right now these are very important because this is going to be how you unlock your research points. And if you come onto here and you come onto your gadgets and that, let me show you. I'll show you on the suits. Oops, I'll show you on the suits. But if you look on some of them, like, let me have a look. Yeah, like this one, it requires a research token for you to build it. Oh, that's a new one. A Stark suit. We've only just unlocked that because we leveled up. Calls in a spider bro to temporarily aid in combat. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds pretty badass, doesn't it? Sweet. Stark suit. Has that got to be something to do with Spider-Man Homecoming, ain't it? Because it does look like a different suit, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a classic suit. Yeah, this might be something to do with maybe Spider-Man Homecoming, because Stark Industries is like Iron Man, innit? And Iron Man is in this new Spider-Man, innit? Yeah, that's a pretty damn good costume, that is. Very, very plain and no, very plain. I like some of the more extravagant ones, like this one I really do like. But I think my favourite one so far has been the Spider-Punk and Iron Spider-Man. But yeah, let me quickly do a bit of upgrading. I don't know if I can upgrade my gadgets yet. Requires level 10. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any of these yet. Skills. I think I'm going to get this while actually, let's have a look. Oh, I thought you already had this. Oh, damn. Well, that's why I've been having some problems keeping up with people. Yeah, I'll get both of these. For all the web slinging and that. What does this do? Nice. Air launch attacks knock back nearby enemies. Oh, that's good. That's a pretty damn good thing, actually. I need to get that as soon as I can. Right, there's nothing I could buy at the moment, so let's head over to Harry's place. I'm getting tempted to turn off the Jameson things because trying to talk over him is actually a bit damn distracting. Before we do this, I'm going to go and do the radio tower. I might do all of these off camera because it's nice to be able to see all the map and stuff like that, you know. There's normally like 3 in an area. Some of them only have 1 though. Right. Flipping out, look at this lot. There we go. I'll skip the slow pan around. We don't need to see that. What else is there? Is there any others? I'll quickly do these. These research things, this ain't like a proper story mission, but you do have to do it. But it's going to be another like side objective, like the backpacks and stuff like that, where you have to do like these random research tasks. Some of them can actually be a little bit more complicated, but they're similar to like the puzzles and that we were doing in Dr. Octavius's lab. But yeah, you do have to do them if you want to get all of the different suits and all of the gadget upgrades and that. Even if you don't want the platinum and you just want to get all the cool suits, you're definitely going to have to do at least a few of them. Because I think you get 1 research point for discovering each of the different places, and then you get 2 extra ones if you do the mission inside of them. Like the research task. Hell's Kitchen. Reminds me of Gordon Ramsay. I fucking love Gordon Ramsay. I know a lot of people are a bit iffy about him because obviously he shouts a lot, but it's obvious that that's all acting on TV, you know. But even if it's not acting and that is how he is, you should be like that. You know, if you're giving people the opportunity of a lifetime.
Did you like that? Half the crime tower's back up already.
When Spider Cop's on the job, come hell or high water, the job gets...
Nope, nope, nope. Nope.
She'd never admit it, but the chief was warming up to Spider Cop. His casual disregard for by-the-book thinking was a breath of fresh air. She'd come around someday.
Lovely. I think that's for doing half of the towers or something. Just like a little indication that you've done half of them. I mean, you just have to look on the map to know that. But yeah, a lot of people get mad with Gordon Ramsay, and even if it is acting, if it does end up being real, he's giving people the opportunity of a lifetime. He's letting them work in possibly one of these best restaurants in like America in Hell's Kitchen, and they're going to have a salary of a massive amount of money. So if I was going to be paying somebody a big amount of money like that to work in one of my establishments, I would sure as hell be being bitchy. Especially when they've come onto my show, taken up the spot of somebody else, you know, another potential person that could have been really good, and they're just slacking. I think I'd be shouting at them too. So I can understand. I can understand why he shouts how he does. But I think it probably is just all acting, isn't it? But at the same time, if you watch like some of his other shows where he's got like his children, like on YouTube, he does videos on YouTube where he does like cooking in his home, like Gordon Ramsay, and he has his kids in it, and you can see the difference how he talks to them. Or on what's that other program? Not Hell's Kitchen. What is it? Master Chef, in it, where he's one of the judges. Like you've got a kid version of it, and he's proper nice to them. Actually, he's pretty nice to the adults in that show. It's just Hell's Kitchen, probably because it involves his own restaurants. That's probably why. You don't have some like slacker in your restaurant, do you? I don't know. I don't think it's fake. I reckon he is just actually talks like that. I know I would. Don't know why I started talking about Gordon Ramsay. I think it's because we're currently in the district of Hell's Kitchen. Oh, what's that for? Got no idea what that trophy's for.
All units, we've got another break-in in progress. Report came in from...
But yeah, we'll get these research things done today, and then that'll probably be it for today. Because I don't think we'll have enough time to do the next mission, so we might have to do that next time. Maybe we'll do a side mission if we've got time.
Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is, too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Okay, as you can see, there's quite a lot of these around the city. I mean, Harry has sort of guilt-tripped me into doing it, innit? Talking about how it's the last thing remaining of his mum and that. Oh, I guess their mum's dead. So, yeah, he's guilt-tripping me into doing it, innit? Alright, let's get this one done. I don't know if you have to do it, but we're going to do it so I can show you what you need to do. But I'll do the rest of them probably off-camera, because they take a while to do, and they're not the most entertaining things to watch, so I'll probably do these off camera. This is another of our air quality stations, monitoring contaminants in the surrounding atmosphere, super important for the city and its citizens, but certain corporate overlords are less than thrilled by the prospect of their pollution output being publicly reported. So I guess Harry's dad doesn't like that this is going to detect all of their pollution they're making. I think any company would like that.
The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Okay, right. Now we just have to swing through these smog clouds. You can pretty much see them, you know. See, like things like that, you know. You have to swing through these. I think I've got to swing through 8 if I remember correctly.
Nasty as they are,
oh, that was close.
Swing right through those clouds.
But yeah, if you need to get more height, just make sure you have a nice swing and then just don't let go. Like swing, aim upwards. As long as you've got to have enough momentum. I'll show you when he actually gets enough momentum.
For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the
No.
toxins must be up there.
God, it's bloody annoying to get him to turn around. You've got to have enough speed to do it, and then he does this dive up in the air. There you go, like that, see? So if you're a little bit too low, don't worry, you should be able to swing and jump upwards into them. Like that, see? Once you've got enough momentum, it's easy. Oh!
Good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
I don't mind missions like this where you get to swing around a lot. Oh, flipping hell, what's that all about, Spider-Man? God, I'm getting a bit distracted at the moment. I mean, I've not complained about this for a very long time. I've actually been doing very well with my complaining, but the children next to my house are currently outside screaming. I mean, it's not lunchtime or break time or anything, but I think they're out there doing some sort of PE or some shit. But for some reason, they can't do anything in that school without making a total racket. Did I get it? There we go. This is why I'll probably do these off of YouTube. I mean, they're all a bit different, but they all involve, like, chemicals, pollutions, puzzles, and stuff like that, you know, so... How the hell did I not get that? There we go.
Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe.
It's so satisfying watching him traverse the city, though, you know? Just how he, like, goes through all of these balconies and the staircases and... I think it wants you to go directly through the middle.
What else is new?
Don't see what the difference is, but whatever. I think we also need to stay over here, so I think we need to take a couple of pictures. So I'll stay over in this area.
Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos.
Jesus! The camera angle then was horrible. Made me feel proper sick. There we go. Got to show off all the pollution now. Oh.
Best smokestack
There we
picture
go.
I ever took.
And we now need to chase 2 sets of cars. I guess they're cars that Oscorp are made. Go, 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 go.
Great light on that one.
There you go. I mean, even some of the pictures you take are just absolute bullshit, you know? Like, they don't even look like the thing you're supposed to be taking a picture of. As long as your camera is in the area of what you need to take a picture of, it's fine. Like, when you do the landmarks in this game, like, sometimes you take a picture, it doesn't look nothing like the landmark, but it still counts as it, you know? There should be a requirement for how much of it's in the picture. Like,
Perfect.
that shit can, you know? Stuff like that. But if I took a picture like here, that shouldn't really count, because you can't really properly see the model.
Harry Station just stopped the public.
Suppose you could see the badge on the back, you know?
Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Lovely. Where's this bag?
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and...
Hey Yuri, I'm back. What's this about Shocker robbing a bank? Wasn't he just locked up?
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
So Shocker's been released by prison from a bloody guard who was mind controlled or something. That sounds like those weird demony guys that we were battling, because they've got that weird, like, glowy white weapons, isn't they? But we're going to have to do this next time, because this is going to be a longer story mission. So yeah, thanks for watching BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry we didn't really get much done. I mean, we spoke to Dr. Octavius and things like that. Oh, here we go.
Quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman, actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Okay, so she thinks that somebody is just trying to take over Kingpin, you know, become like the new godfather of the town, you know, the new crime boss. But yeah, I don't know why she had to tell me that now. She could have told me that later. It's not important at all. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry we didn't get much stuff done today, but the next video is going to be great. Like, share, and join the pack today.